pity my brother Zion. Honestly, I pity my brother Zion. The reason why I pity Zion is that Zion is a man who has a good heart. He has a good heart and not very accommodating. Accommodate people and like agent when a lover of Zion. Like this is somebody dedicated. A member of Zion. Enough a true and a real member of Zion. And it's also man zeal. And the reason why would you wait to that dedicated as a member? Sometimes somebody do come more ways to go. Because for example, anolo mebe aneku na arrest Matthias na evangelist Ebuka Obi abronya order arrest Matthias, but na Zion carry out that arrest by himself as a cover up or as a service. To be frank, Zion, there was never any time Zion pulu na evangelist Ebuka Obi or the arrested Matthias. Zion said he carried out that arrest without evangelist Ebuka Obi's knowledge. In fact, when we said then that evangelist Ebuka Obi are aware of arresting Matthias, people were arguing. No one evangelist Ebuka Obi is aware about arresting Matthias, blah blah blah. But that was the fact. Zion never or hide here. There was a video on a live broadcast where Zion said that evangelist Ebuka Obi the born again. No a born again. In other words, there was never a time it was shifted that no evangelist Ebuka Obi marry, or it was, in fact, it was one of the things we contested then na Facebook, which people refused to hear, that na evangelist Ebuka Obi abolonyado behind arresting Matthias. Some people argued, no, Ebuka Obi is like Zion, that Zion cannot act alone. Now I ask myself, can if batalo this young man Juwewonya do almost go on and the mother Puria no and especially those people opposing closer to himself as brothers. Look, let me be frank with you. I have to be honest with you. I am not closer to Zion today because of money. Zion knows this. More ways to go. I am not closer to Zion today because of money. I am close to Zion today because of the kind of fighting spirit in Frunime. It is not because of money. Yes, it is not because of money. Because ego neka Zion no. How much can he give me? Ego na Zion nyelum today. Uru no nyelum nya, not just chinyem ego. Onyelum mega no nyelum mega, maybe kao onyelum mega no nyelum mega no nya wego ezugo jiwe wologo no we wori na azu ezugo. Mko ni fe jemo dogbu ebuka. Mko ni fe jemo dogbu bribe. Yeah? Ishemo dogbu gainem. Dogbu blog gainem. But unyo una etu munga si afuwa. Unyo una guna edu close mo wa. We mecha. We say unya we pulugu no every moment, every day na po. Now unde bia kuteruge bia seek something, one thing or the other from Akayo. And if they don't get it, your name will suffer for it. I have to be honest with you, because I'm not today. If by tomorrow I feel that no, Akosayon, me, I can no longer work together with you because of one thing or the other, I have decided to move away. I will gingerly walk away and allow the young man to rest. It is only when there is an interest that is when you will never walk away, because you will never forgive that person for not allowing that your interest to be achieved or actualized. What is all this Akosayon Nenu, Akosayon Nana, Akosayon Nenu, Akosayon Nana? For God's sake, this young man I want to know where this online billionaire this, braga. I want to know exactly where all these things are coming from. It was the same people who are castigating Akosayon today for being an audio billionaire. It was the same people who branded him a Zion billionaire. Akosayon never for one day, apart from Obosione testimony na Zion, na Zion, he wasn't talking to anybody in particular. He wasn't talking about any other interest. He was speaking out of excitement, out of Ife Chineke Mary and Zion. He has never met any of these people. Then he was just Akosayon, no Zion. What is all this? Why can't you people allow this young man to rest? Allow this young man to rest. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Friendship is not by force. Obviously, you came closer to him because of an interest or because of favor. It did not work out. Let it go. Let it go. My friendship with, sometimes when I hear some people talk about their involvement and dealings with the Akosayon, I ask myself, as close as I am with Akosayon, why is it that I am not seeing all these things? I am asking you, because as far as I'm concerned, where Zion is, I have no interest. I have never for one day made a ponoma where Akosayon nanchore favor Evangelist Obi. For instance, I have never for one day made a ponoma say Akosayon Ako, I want to see Evangelist Obi. Yes, I've never said that. I have never for one day made a ponoma one day where Akosayon any favor in terms of Zion or this, except no somebody on a go Zion or something like that, which is exactly why Zion ministry is there. But all something that has to do with the personal gain, I have never done that. So I don't know why I can perceive myself tomorrow. I am church with Akosayon for what? This idea that I don't want his friendship anymore. I let him go, and I will walk away. That is how things is being done. Enough of all this Akosayon sneeze here without even saying a word. People are mentioning his name. People are mentioning his name. Akosayon phone number of all the people on our Facebook. Obviously, he talks and discusses with few people who believe on Anyanaha do closer. So I don't know why Ogona and I say Akosayon sere, or what Facebook page ya mona gonna follow. Can you see if na on a one-way discussion gonna one-on-one. One-way discussion gonna one-on-one. Iburi put na Facebook. Biaka ebia go endem mado. Discussion guna enwelu one-on-one. Or ka ipawazie nkata aiparu one-on-one. Ka ibu tabazie na Facebook and the mado biaka eba yono. I don't understand. What is all this Akosayon Nenu, Akosayon Nana? Hey, ana m agwakwa unu si adazi na-eme oyi because of benefit ya. All these betrayals a na-enwe, betrayal of trust, betrayal of friendship, is because of major interest wee bido friendship wa. When you do friendship without no interest, you only have the interest of your friend at heart. Any of all these cannot be coming out. I'm telling you, look at me today. Ijuwa is my friend. Ijuwa is my friend. Kelu, personal benefit money Ijuwa na as friends. If not that we share idea, we sometimes only need the advice or ibe. Onye if you do onye mpanibe in any way you call each other. Like any interest. Personal interest, ma say, hey, na money Ijuwa na ato ko we nyelu maka we promote your page ma ka nyere aka we promote your page ma ko onye mego ma ka nye ego ma ko lead into somewhere ma ka see through him we nweta something. There is nothing like that. Oto to da balo mo na ai to ba lataru ni isi niile money Ijuwa so okwu, you will not even know. Ichi niile money Ijuwa so okwu, you will not even know. But all no nwere ife nchọrọ ka nweta n'aka Ijuwa wee je nwe Ijuwa ụtọ echi niile ma enweta ha. Anger of that time nwestere, anger of that commitment and that fake energy ntiri just to get that ma enweta ha. I will like to use the last strength in me wee fight ya Ijuwa back. It is very simple. Allow the young man to be. Accusation of all people even dedicates more time working on his brand, which is Zorobitas. The young man is so industrious that the way Osi Agbagare about this Zorobitas business, I don't even know. He spends more time on this Zorobitas more than any other thing. Afubuhum, a young entrepreneur, they work that time. Wolo pena akware. Accusation che bia Lagos or Ebumoto. Opoto oposi na Asaba. Osi Asaba po oposi na Iboma. Osi eba po oposi na Bini. Osi eba po oposi na Ogun State. Osi eba po oposi na Shagamu. Etu ako yesu kwari gido befe mari ife na-eme a week o ji wee po aba ko ye ji wee Lagos. Or a week and o ji wee po aba ko ye ji wee Lagos. I am telling you, the young man do way hard working. The only crime or committed undying love for evangelist Ebuka Obi and Zion ministry due to Ife Zion ministry Marie Umweta na that Zion ground. He is not afraid, he is not ashamed of standing up for that man who God used to uplift him. He is not ashamed of that. Follow Zion to anywhere. Follow him to Aba. Follow him to anywhere. He doesn't joke with Zion. And he doesn't joke with anybody that say anything good about Zion. That is what a son should be doing for a father. When he arrested Matthias, he said he arrested Matthias for so many things aside Zion. He never said it was evangelist Ebuka Obi. He never said it was evangelist Ebuka Obi. I could do so dedicated when it comes to the matters that concerns evangelist Ebuka Obi. You dare not joke with him when it comes to matters that concerns evangelist Ebuka Obi. And I can attest to a trust. Okay, for I can today. I can say that Zion is very trustworthy when it comes to issue of Zion. Or him hand. We say no all these things for God's sake. Allow this young man to rest. Allow this young man to rest. Everybody know all along. The battle was against Matthias Nandotwe. At some point, interest started coming out. Personal interest started overgrowing the collective interest. And that is why all these things started coming out. That is why all the email very clear from day one. All na the reason patari Zion na page who because of Zion wole enye ego. Oh no wole ndefa na enye ego. Ade enye mu. They can't even give me enough money that can sustain me. Except if you don't know me. Except no na imarom. E what I go. Except no na imaro or na imarezugo. E what I go. Even Ogechi and Asagona working. Anything Ogechi name for the love of evangelist Ebuka Obi, no single dime. No dime. She is doing it for the love of Zion, for the love of evangelist Ebuka Obi. Et wow, the Zionite no on a page here. Dale walk. But I must continue. Dendo. By good ignorant right and I will go. Menga. E what I go? Eh? So you people should allow that young man to rest. The same way Akuzi were for Zion ministry and Christ and the Christianity is the same way Ogechi's way for name for Zion. All me so nande na talk as Zion ye ego. Onwere ego Zion ye. They cannot pay me. They cannot pay me. Yes, they cannot pay me. So all na ngwa nwere ife ịchọ wee bịa na Zion. O wee wulu na inwetara that thing. Kindly move ahead and look for that same thing elsewhere. Look for that same thing elsewhere. All this anemoy, Bruno Binaye, Mwetife, that is not what friendship is all about. That is why the moment the ship is down, everybody will disembark. Everybody will disembark. I am the last person that we abandon my friend. I am if you are my friend, be rest assured that I will be the last person you will find in that ship, and I will still not leave that ship with you. That is how I see friendship, and that is why I don't just do friends anyhow. And I mean, just and that reason, patalo, that reason will be enough reason for me to just walk away. I will walk away. All this idea of always coming online to address somebody who has never come online to address you openly, it is becoming too childish. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough. Sometimes I imagine if I can stand in for evangelist Ebuka Obi like this. I am on the day first time Nime Zion, that auditorium Zion. I know the first day in step of this my foot Nime Zion auditorium. But mune ekwife na Facebook ndị mmadụ eche na mụ na-edine na Zion na mụ na evangelist Ebuka Obi na afọ every day or na mụ na ya akpabena na phone or na mụ na ya afụ bena. And I don't even ọdapụta na oye eme ọwụ na ọdapụta na oye eme. I have never even thought about that. Heaven bear me witness. I have never thought of that. because it wasn't part of the reasons why I am doing what I am doing. So ọwụrụ na ngụnwa na-eme bịakwutere Akụ Zion nwere ezigbo obi and onwe free hand Akụ do generous follow Akụ Zion to Aba. Those people who has visited him in Aba can attest to his generosity. Ndị mitigoro ya na nga ọkpala can attest to his generosity. Ndị mitigoro Akụ anywhere can attest to his generosity, especially his undying love for Zion ministry and evangelist Ebuka Obi. I don't know why you people cannot allow that young man to have a rest. Allow him to have peace. If not for anything, he gave to you people. You people did not give to him. He gave to you people. You people did not give to him. Whatever you think you can give to him, so many other people are willing to give it to him. Aku do pride. You can meet Aku anywhere. You can exchange greetings with him. You can sit with him. Unwelu pride. Or that okay. That young man do good to a fault. Kelifo melono nguma kolonwe a Christian na anosa Akụ Zion ogo. Kelifa Akụ Zion melugo. That na Matthias na threaten the whole Christians. No kuno yemenka, no kuno yemenka. Akụ Zion take a step for your own sake. And you are hating on Akụ Zion for doing what? Because Akụ Zion took a step that brought sanity as of that time to Facebook. Onweta na mgbe akụpụta na Facebook selo na evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru nka, na evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru nka. Ọgụ na Akụ nwee discussion as a friend. Nkata go na ekpara akpa. Ọhụrụ na onweghị interest nwelu. Kedu ife iji na Akụ agbara ụnanya na Ebuka Obi nọ n'ọfịs, ọnanya na Ebuka Obi na-akpa. Ngwarụ na mụ na ibe eto na-akpata ọ gbasalụ. Ngwarụ kịta na mụ na ibe eto na-akpa ọwụ na onweghị interest nwelu na ebe ibe eto nọ through me. Kedu ife suppose rewu your business na mụ na ya na-akpa ọ na mụ na ya ha akpa. Ọwụ na mụ na ya ha akpa ọ dụrụ m. Ọwụ na mụ na ya na-akpa mụ ka ọ dụrụ. What is all this? Ọ sịrị na anya na evangelist Ebuka Obi na-eri dinner every night. Hapụrụ ya etu ahụ ya na eribe. Hapụrụ ya etu ahụ ya na eribe. Ọ sịrị na anya na ya na-anọ n'ofu jet eje obodo oyibo. Ọkwụnya onwere ụtụrụ unless na onwezigoro ife isi through him chozie ka ịghọta evangelist Ebuka Obi o mehozie iwerezi iwe na ọkwa gwara gị na ya na onye a na-anọ n'efa ọ nọ na abra gị. Kedu ife ihe eji asị na Akụ na abra gị? Ọ nọ na Akụ na evangelist Ebuka Obi na ọ nọ close na Zion nke ọgụnụ. So kedu ife wụ bragging na ọ na-eme? I want to know what is bragging there. Ife nji ekwu ife etu ahụ na asịrị na gbalagbala fele oke ọwụlala. There is no dignity when people see you dragging somebody who used to be your friend. That is what people do here on Facebook that doesn't make sense. It is a zero code on friendship. It doesn't show integrity when it comes to friendship. It is not part of friendship code. That somebody who you used to eat with, dine with, somebody you have said all manner of good things about Unya without somebody forcing you, that you can come tomorrow at the same app and begin to say bad things about that person. Where do we even get the face to be doing all this? I cannot do that. I can't no. When say na J-Pack wonka, na J-Pack wonka, na J-Pack with this one, na J-Pack with this one. Enwodum face nwere ike iji wee pụta again na Facebook kwụlụkwa gwa akwụnụ donu na ife ahụ nkwu na J-Pack wụ na ọwụ hozikwo yo emechie m ọnụ m na kpuo hapụ anya dohazie mgbe nwanụ enebere nya ndụ jewelu onwe m. O nwere ka o si wee dị na ọwụrụ na onye mụ na ya enwebeghị dealings and involvement that pụta na Facebook ndị mmadụ fear. That is why you don't see me facing those people mụ na ha dụrụ mma like I face others. You don't see me facing those people mụ na ha dụrụ mma like I face others. Do you know how much I am tolerating Guru? Do you even know why I have tolerated his excesses before I blocked him and I later unblocked him? It was simple because when I came to this app newly, they were the first people I got engaged with. The same thing with AGK, Moment of Truth, and the reason why you don't see me more often, like Adama Agwe etunsi agwando ọzọ mpụta na-emefa ejike once in a while amawiri okwu. It is because of engagement mụ na ndị anwelu na Facebook mgbe mbatara this blue app awful. I still respect that. That is why a lot of people yeji agwa m mgbe ahụ na ọnwụ ihe cheta ezuga akpọgota na guru ezigbo akpọgota na guru mgbe akpọgotakwa nya ezuga akpọta na ejike na program a akpọta na ejike na program a akpọgota nya and mkpọgota ha ụfọdụ ndị viewers ebido pụsịra, but I still bring them up. Ịghọtago? I still bring them up. So amarom na friendship atụ ụfọdụ owu na-apụrụ n'ilofo ha mmadụ atọwa ụtọ. Adamaba na ọcha gbamgbam ahamaba n'ụlọ na mfụrụ ọcha gbamgbam. Ana m akwụkwọ eziokwu eju ese ọgụnụ ka imelu taa ma afụbụghị around me ọ nọ very very closer to me. Ịghọtago? Ọgụnụ ka izi asị na ifugo na kelu nke mma afụchazie ọhụrụ na ma afụjana. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ kelu nke mụnwa wee zugo ya afụcha taa ọghọta ata ka dike na ife mebelu. Ọghọta ata ka dike na ife mebelu. I can tell you that boldly. Ịghọtago? You people should respect friendship for God's sake. This word friendship is losing it because of all this. Look, interest is not part of friendship. Akosayon has never opened his mouth openly on Facebook at any time to call somebody out to say, no nyameloyefa, no nyameloyefa, no nyameloyefa. Can you feel every day? And actually, oh yeah, or if you know, unu maybe see adomuma onwelu na Zion. Gunu yawu again. I want to know why. There was a time maybe to speculate now suspend the Zion. What is your game? What is your game? What is your game? The fact is that some people now Zionite, you are even getting yourself entangled with people who are fighting over their personal interest. Personal interest, not collective or because of your own interest. It is a personal interest, and personal interest will fail to go through. You drop it and move to the next level. That is it. You drop it and move to the next level. And I'm equator will reach in it. I have only gone to Aba once to go and see Ako, and something else was what took me to Aba. In fact, I went to see Ako specifically on something. Yes, specifically on something which is very important and business wise. Zoro Peters Ako supply him. I made a transfer to him, and I'm about Lagos, but na Abudu, moto island and way program. You got to go. Highlander nwee problem. Ebe nọ na-alụ ha moto m ka m nọ wee mere akụ transfer Zulu Peters niile o butere n'ụlọ. It wasn't on credit. He did not give me free. I paid him cash before the goods were delivered. I did it because Zulu Peters is our brand, and I want to show him appreciation for all he is doing by helping him to market his brand. Now, a lot of my fans and our collective fans are complaining that they are not seeing this product. Where is this product? Let me be that gap. If they cannot get Ako, if they cannot get it from any distributor, let them get it direct from me. And I am happy that all the Zulu bitters in blue, I sold them to the last one, and people are still calling me for it. Yes, people are still calling me for it. Wait until I unveil my wine shop in Lagos. That is when you are going to see me decorate the whole place with Zulu bitters. Wait until I unveil the wine shop in Lagos. That's when you are going to see the wonders we are going to do with Zulu bitters. Out of love. Out of love. It is out of love. It is out of love. Only if I could Zion not appreciate him for friendship and nothing else. And not because I cannot afford that. And not because I don't have that. I can as well give him gift. I can as well give him gift. But that should not be the priority. That should not be the priority. Who an interest Idume Obi weji kwa Zion. Keli ife na-ese. Wata adabahozi lono. This issue of every day, Zion, and I feel benine. Ona pupu wahala. Uzozo wahala. If we ever no melo enjoyment here, wahala. Or potakwa no market we business here, our business or go there, wahala. Zion matter is gradually becoming a national issue. You are right when I say that Zion is more like the pillar between you people and Zion ministry. I don't know. You can't, if you say you love Evangelist Ebuka Obi, for instance, why will you hate Zion? I am asking you. If you say you love Evangelist Ebuka Obi, because I see some of these people who attack Zion claim that they love Evangelist Ebuka Obi, claim that they respect Evangelist Ebuka Obi. If you love Evangelist Ebuka Obi as you always claim, why on earth will you hate Zion? What is it that Zion is doing that will make you to hate him? Is it because no na funde na Evangelist Ebuka Obi afa na akpo ha afa ne engage ha? Ana majo ajuju. Is that why you are going to hate him? So if Evangelist Ebuka Obi is your father and you see somebody fighting so hard to redeem his name and his image, are you going to hate him for what? I want to know where this hatred is coming from. And if you have an interest that failed to go through, don't recruit all of us. Because I heard J-Pack the last time when he said nika abupo ni jowa, nika abupo na ezugo. One obro the same thing kamona eme. It is understandable when it is that you say that na Facebook page if you na chu ego, na ebo na afro na ego na interest okay na sure. In case you go do different. My Facebook page is not monetized. Facebook is not paying me any money. Facebook is not paying me any money. Yes, Facebook is not paying me. So I want to know why I have to now go to that length. Every single thing you see me stand for on this Facebook, without the influence of anybody. It is a decision I took upon myself. Yes. So if the same faith is not applicable to you, it is your decision You will not drag all of us inside. For example, Omboje Park said, Nike Yago, Ijowa, Go Ezugo, Kirikife Yagum. Did anybody recruit me at first? Nobody. Before I ever spoke with Zion for once, it would go me for Basaro Zion more than 2, 3 months, 5 months. Yes, I have said it. The day we conceived the idea of Eba Facebook, it was na comment na page Matthias. Mvive Matthias na nda akpọrọ onwe ha Antichrist na-eme. Ọ na-agbagwoju m anya. Mfeye ọ na-agbagwoju m anya. When I see a lot of conspiracies, theory and abuse against people, and they use it because of Facebook influence of some people who show that conspiracy or guy, I cannot lend my voice the best way I can. I can only be commenting and then I'm on Facebook 24 hours. With the business I name in Zambia, and I'm on the office from morning to almost evening until my like April, Jane another side. In the spare parts, or CCTV camera, I don't know office, and all my bars in a camera, if I'm in a shop. So I'm a man not online 24 hours. March of pay put half that day, and ma put half late. Man on my house, the phone, and I they engage. Or don't I say nada. So I opened my Facebook specifically for Matthias. I opened my Facebook specifically for Matthias Nando to ye. Along the line na my engagement na Facebook, they are when they blew towards Zion. Nsekwana ogo elukwana ebe aya anu align with that fight. They may go more than how many videos until when I got in contact with Zion. The idea wasn't even that I'm going to meet anybody. Yes. The idea wasn't even that. I didn't even know that I was going to meet with Zion at any time. I didn't even know that I was going to talk with Zion at any time. It just happened like that. It wasn't even part of the plan. And believe me, there are many people on Facebook who I see who do what we do without any interest. Those people, but they do what they do. Look at Ebudon, for instance. Look at Ebudon. If you know Ebudon very well, he a man Ebudon with Julafo. He a man Ebudon with Julafo before we the first follower on when a Facebook. Can you feel say na ya de Ebudon ego ne ki nwere ike da kwuni Ebudon nwere ụmụ nne na alụrụ ya ọrụ do very busy, but out of his busy schedule, if I na-eme na atakasị ya anya Ebudon wee kpọọ m wee sị m ezugo na ọ chọrọ ka ọ tee ọnụ n'okwu a na ezugo na ya kọmentizi na kọmenti a lụka ndị mmadụ ada afịa. I want to be part of this movement. He joined it willingly. The day I made my first broadcast on Facebook here, I left my house, went to town, I bought a brand new iPhone, iPhone 11 or whatever. I bought a brand new iPhone, SIM card, we made the first live broadcast in May. So, can you say, no, bata na Facebook at first? Do you think it is money? Do you think it is money? I don't go can they make a Facebook, make a Facebook, we no why, make a Facebook, we make a Facebook, we make one name. But even though I'm okay, the answer is no. Even the way we live down, we maparagato, ki we marona, a lot of people know out to confront Matthias now his lies and deceit. Now, Ebo the wind of that lie, we follow him there. That was how we followed him to Zion. It was Matthias and his members who led us to Zion. Yes. It was Matthias and his members who led us to Zion. In case if you don't know. So after they started talking about this man, we decided to say, why are they even attacking this man? That was how we joined that train. When somebody like me joined that train, I never even knew that one day I am going to sit one-on-one with Akosayo. And I keep advising people. Others need take it. Let me say this, for instance. I use gum if I were more at all a long time. Mgbe nje nene wayeki no bose. Mgbe nje nene wayeki no bose. Yes, I used na school I na Newi. Weje ba wayeki. Eba ba wayeki wuno no bose center na center I wuno bose. O na eme na agafe. I bia ine na exam. Na bagari no bose. Mpota no that different. And I mean nuna na say, hey, uni una. Ne fukuru marichuna, fukuru na kelu dinuku madumuna. I never knew that one day I will have the privilege of staying one-on-one with the owner of this house. That I will even have the privilege of driving the owner of this house myself to any destination. I never even knew that one day now the owner of this house the second time I even saw the owner of that house myself. In fact, then I never knew no baby no was the day one of my guys shine abata. It was a long time before, even about 5-6 years ago, a long time before joining on Facebook, or let me say 5 years ago. I think 5-6 years ago, one of my friends, this is China way better, was him. No one ebe mmadụ directly no possible nya jeba. We say kelebe the fact or some my duje say ka ije. I we gakido gafeta obosi police mapuo. Potali tuo. We say who da eba taleba we fi poster. Ifrem. Nse na mafuda na this man somewhere. We sheta one day no na Facebook where for that Ifrem ebe obu this okwa Hyundai ko gono ka moto yahu mba moto ka u brand new oduko ka nylon ni myself with style na adie na enu we bata ebia supervise uno one of his sons solo chalo uno oduka the guys obodo we bata o we bia supervise that house ko eri. I saw it on Facebook manager like chaye we say na mo nya ama we cover chare I we pota we nolo akolomo that if from that day. That was the day one is the one from Onisha answer up if any no gene is the one which area went on into a Christian. Oh, she sang very well in a church that day. The mother then appreciate it. I am Oroka service basa I never. Now, fast forward to when I got to know now that Ephraim due to engagement I name on Facebook here. Onwelo the first day mbiarube. Oh game batalo na if njuro mo so na finally na mu be chalo batini mu na admire so much no bose. Now are you telling me now that the man I have looked up to as an Igbo tree for a long time, the man I have respected even before I got to know him, that because he now stood so low to the level of having, because that is what I will call it, because he now came down to the level of having an engagement with me, I can now abuse that privilege. I can now go to the level of insulting him. That is what people do. Afu ebe gulu nede Now, Zion was nobody before he made J-Pack. Just look at what you are saying. But we were here. We were here, all of us, when J-Pack went to Zion for the first time. With whose influence did J-Pack be in Zion? With whose influence? I'm asking you. How was he able to make his way to Zion in such a way that you even noticed him? How can you say that Zion is a nobody? Eh? If you know Zion, you know Zion. If you know Zion, you know Zion. So you saying that Zion is a nobody, you are a joker. You are a joker. You are just lying to yourself, and you know it. What I am saying here is respect friendship. Respect friendship. This is a man you once respected so much. What has changed? This is a man you once respected so much. You once answered him, sir. You once held him in high esteem. Because you now have the privilege and opportunity of coming in contact with him. Yeah? Everybody knows him. Everybody who knows him today knows him. Zion had to go popular already in Facebook even before J-Pack went to Zion. What is the interval on Zion announced zero bitters before J-Pack we by Zion? Why are you lying to yourself? How long J-Pack by Zion? Can J-Pack had many adverts zero bitters? Why are you lying? I'm asking you, why are you lying? Or why when no made that engagement before J-Pack way better? Why are you lying? This is a man who you once respected. Why can't you keep that respect after Uno Gallo separate ways? If not for anything, if not that you people came up and started talking and started doing side talk and started saying something, and people like us who engaged you people, nobody even told us to engage you people. We engage you people by ourselves. Nobody assigned us to do that. Zion never assigned me, let me talk about myself, to do that. So, Kelife EAG, does it mean that no one will interest and agenda the Igbo? In what house here? In what house that interest and agenda Igbo? Yeah? We have gone beyond the time I know voice note of Ife Kosu problem. But what I am saying is move ahead. Life ebidoro and then Zion. Leave the young man and move ahead with your life. Move on with your life. Move on with your life. No many interest of why I talk about Zion. Everything I do. Take for instance, I went to Zion today. I went to Ngobala today. Yes, Muta Nanya. For you, nature good buy your fuel. Iye jije Ngobala nature he buy your fuel tank. Iya buy good day fuel 50,000. Iya buy your fuel 50,000. Who gave me that money? Who gave me that money? Who gave me that money? I went there and I stopped my Zion ground to show people the update of Olona Geba. I did it out of my own. Nobody assigned me to go there. I did it out of my own will to show people the update of what is happening there. So now, will somebody do Kagulu does interested n'ife na-eseru JPAC governor eziokwu and the accusation or n'ifuru na akala agbasago. You asking, what is your interest? You don't like JPAC, you don't like governor eziokwu, you don't like Ogeshi, you don't like accusation. What is your interest in what? If you need hey no, can you feel interested? Will any of them like it? You hated all of them because of their involvement, maybe even Ebuka Obi. You are only standing in for JPAC and Ndote because they have disassociated themselves. You are now sounding as if you are supporting them. That is why we should use our teeth and count. We should use our tongue and count our teeth. Some of these things I name on Facebook, celebrate. It is to their own glory. They are the only people who are enjoying it. Apart from few people among us, emotion and sentiment here blue. Enough of that thing. I could hear, I could there, I could hear, I could there. He is feeling like he's this, he's feeling like he's this. Why would he feel like he's that? If you are somebody who has the privilege of being closer to the man, Evangelist Ebuka Obi, why will you not be proud? I am asking you, why will you not be proud? The other day, JPAC made video. Ebo woputalo Ejuma Evangelist Ebuka Obi say no on echo, no with pride. Ask yourself, you are not even a brother to Bebioko, but every day na brag Igbo Bebioko, Igbo Bebioko, Igbo. What if you are actually a brother with Bebioko, or you are Bebioko twin brother? So why can't you allow the young man to be? Or for the same Evangelist Ebuka Obi, go on na show every avenue you in contact with the phone number. Now imagine no go with it to him brother. Imagine Zenon go to him brother of this man. Wanine na chokafafo. Go to him brother. Why will you not feel like a king? So what is so special in that thing? Because Zion feel not privileged by being closer to this man. Millions of people na chokafafo. Emokono woni de nesu obodo Iwobia. No na hotel 3 weeks 1 month before Hannah. They say now, if I have a privilege of seeing him, why will I not feel like a king? So, what is new there? What is new there? I am asking you. Let us be frank and let us be honest. Allow that young man to be. Ezigbo biko onwelu onweghị onye ogbunu Akuzayom will a good heart. I can attest to that. The young man was very humble and hardworking to the core. If draw, yeah, if melunjwe like here with the sentiment like a bitch on a newi, have possesses the same fighting spirit and determination like a madono. We feel like a caricature, the madono now on your polo pusike. Have like only kukuneko, a pole ebe from no nkwari yamato na makwari go, especially ore benti go energy so much. I will not like kukumda yalameya. I will simply look away and walk away. I see more prestige and the respect if I walk away than when I try to fight back the same place. I've always stood and they praise and they what I do if I have to walk back. What are you making yourself to look like in front of people? That non good you know no powerhouse, no oversized connection to the point of even putting him side by side with people like Senator Fanyoba and Bakozayon. Your contact is oversized. Nobody forced you to say that. Then I will come today again now say you will contact in a brag. Eh? I will come today and say Akosayon, you are a billionaire. I will come tomorrow say Akosayon, you will chiche. I will come today and say Akosayon, you are a good man. May God continue to bless you. Then I will come tomorrow and say Akosayon, you are a bad man. What does that make of me? I will come today and say Zoro Bitters is the best. Tomorrow I'm going to Zoro Bitters or Kaikaye Sirinoko. What does that make of me? What if I walk away? They say silence is golden. And sometimes, yeah, only due respect and integrity. They do not abuse the privileges in Metalo to come closer to some people. There are some people you have prayed for God to bring you closer to them. The moment God will bring you closer to those people, you will begin to see them less. There are some people you have respected and they admired all your life. You have always prayed to God to make you to stand before these people. The day God will make that your prayer to come into fulfillment, see finish will enter. You will begin to see them finish. Your respect may be reduce because na gonna have on a closer, gonna have banankata, on a mokosianamo, and the proverb obviously accommodate you, opute na area rebeha opute, just visit us, just zeba, inezianya for something, or you do if you zena, if you go now finish. Eshinine, Ishefuzie, no now a one-time Iroko in a Nigeria. Let us stop that. Let us stop that. Eh? Let us stop that. Anama Zuku. Eh? Nothing that they make sense. A lot of people may be sharing you up, but they will still use it against you tomorrow. They will still use it against you tomorrow. Akosayon has never come on Facebook to sit down and talk about somebody. And you cannot be following his conversation with people. If he is no more talking with you, he's no more talking with you. Always na bankata, onya ho gwa na nya na ekwukoro ife do otu a. Nke a wo ngo ko dolo. Ejina get disturbed by no private conversation. Does it mean that he cannot explain to somebody how he feels about something? Etu anno kita muna Akosayon mpu na phone kita o explain how he feels about if anaga on na Facebook. Ebulu nya na Facebook bia kwuo ni for gwaram. Does that even make sense? Yeah? Eh? Does that make sense? That is why today friendship lose go. Look at some people. When I see their broadcast now that Ogechi is in detention, I laugh because I have also been in this kind of situation where even the most trusted people you know abandons you because they believe that the ship is down. I have been in that situation. That is where I learned to stand with people and stand with them to the last. Even if I stop standing with you tomorrow, I will never contribute to make your matter worse. I will walk away. My silence will also say a lot. Yes, I learned that. So let us stop all this everyday Akosayon, bragad. Kele bego na Akosayon no da bankata oja brag. Ona go na epa na phone ogba okwu asi onye nkeye. Eputa na Facebook say kele onwele je wotalo mu je na page Akosayon go sim video ni na Akosayon. There is only few places where he even talk about this ongoing concern and na Facebook. There are only few places able discuss about all these things. Other ones on emelo way if Zoro Bitters here, na emelo way other things, na emelo market way business here. So this act of a dacho nya dacho. This act of, okay, Chukwuka, let me block you so that you can go and see Ogechi. You see? Let that nonsense end. Sometimes this thing does it too childish. I'm sorry to say. Is it too childish? Happen to that young man. Only way an interest you be closer to somebody. That interest fail. Gabakwa. You gotta go. That interest fail. Gabakwa. Only can walk with bozo. I'm a party of attack was Zunya because of Nikeko, maybe a palonko, a patahozinko. A showaze cable to watch a palonco. Or drama. Fenji Una, if I have to go too much. I don't closer to Akosayon as much as in Tulu to closer to Akosayon. And I don't even see all these things on the unless it's going to be ulterior motive. But the truth is that obviously some of you came to him because there is a favor you are expecting from Zion, and he could not lead you people through that part or no cholo. Or say we a bad person, or we say no na brag, make Ebuka Obi. Because now if you do not go closer to Ebuka Obi, therefore we assume through him we will tell a lot of things from evangelist Ebuka Obi. If you has your work. If you say no people should allow that young man to rest. Happen on that man. No way for Melon. Yeah? Happen no way for Melon. Only if you really concentrate maybe fine. Yeah? Concentrate maybe fine in a file that cause I don't concentrate in even coneme. Or choose to repeat as say I'm the kind of energy, resources and time only dedicated to that Zorobitas. I know the kind of energy and time only dedicated to that Zorobitas. So let us stop all this. It is becoming too childish. Onye ona na afuzi Akosayon as a agadabashiruzo. Onye ona na afuzi Akosayon as agadabashiruzo na Zion. And indeed agadabashiruzo ko o ifenji akwe one man mapo, one man mopo, one man soldier. O ifenji akwe. And they pray to have a friend like Akosayon. I am telling you, pray in this life to have a friend like Akosayon, Ogechi. These are still people who understand what friendship is all about. These are still people who understand what friendship is all about. Because these are people who have what it takes to take care of your excesses. But they still allowed you for the sake of the old time's sake. For the sake of the old time's sake. In as much as you are fighting so hard to bring him down. Why you want to bring him down, I don't know. This is a man who has given you water to drink. This is a man who has given you food to eat. This is a man who has given you money to put in your pocket. At a point, you claim that every single dime he gave you, you worked for it. Good for you. You have worked, he has paid you. Can you now go your way? Yes. You have worked for him, he has paid you, like you said. Can you now go your own way? Continue doing, but you still have that anger in your heart. And I begin to ask, that anger is over what? The same way you abuse the friendship and the mere could see finish. If you still get closer to Evangelist Ebuka Obi tomorrow, you will still do so. If you get closer and in contact with him, you will still lose the whole respect you have for him within one day of talking with him, or we will see finish. Or if I can no matter a level, or no, you know, because ọ karịa mma na sasasasa ahụ na-akpọ ya from a distance, because o nwere ike ịbịakwute ihe nsogbu na erie nri ifu ntụ ose eri ụtara ịbịa bụ efu oche ọ na-adọ nọ batafu bed ọ na-edina ịgbata ya anya ozugbo ofu ụbọchị nọrụkwu n'ihu ndị mmadụ si ya ị na-ezuzugharị ka iwe onye ala ma o rie nsị ego ya rie nsị n'ihu ndị mmadụ ọghọọ si finish because na onye ahụ ị na-afụkwu ugwu a na-arị elu na-ebịakwute na nso ọtụzi nya efuzie ife ahụ ndị ka n'ofe afụ bụ Osimiye, friendship is so sacred to me and I respect it so much. Ana m akpa etu esi akpa business interest. Ọ ka nsi akpa friendship. Ọ ka nsi akpa ya. Ana m respect it so much. Ọ dị so sacred to me. That is why Adam is my friend anyhow. And no nwere level of friendship mụ na ahụ emekarị ya mmadụ jụọ m maka ya kama mma agwa onye ahụ ife ọjọọ even though na mụ na ya ahazi atọ mmasị onye ahụ kwene ha mmasị onye ahụ anything kama mma the first to nkwue maka ya ekwuo m ife ọjọọ maka ya mmasị data ajụjụ so hapụ na akụ na o nwere ife akụ mere ụnụ na-ekwu na evangelist Ebuka Obi na-ekuru Ogechi San Ogechi onweghị ego iku san Ogechi enweghị ego iku san mụnwa ya ekuni san ngwụmụ ihe ekuni san of what difference ka ọnwụ na evangelist Ebuka Obi kuru san ana m ajụ gị ajụjụ of what use ka ọnwụ na evangelist Ebuka Obi jekuru Ogechi San ojegodu ka orie san Ogechi deserve a legal representation ana m ajụ ajụjụ ya ama Ogechi ikpe before court a convict ye ya ama Ogechi ikpe before court as not guilty ka ọ na Ogechi enweghị ego oyeji wee kunwu san n'ọchị iku san ka ọ na nwere ndị ya ekwugburu san na ọ chọrọ iku san ana m ajụ ajụjụ so kwụsịnụ all these things unu na-eme it is becoming so childish. I'm sorry to say this ke nọmba dị ife a kedu ife onye adịrị m ife a hi Ezugo, can someone send lawyer for Ogechi? Do you know how many people who are calling in to help from anywhere? This number from America. Hi Ezugo, can someone send lawyer to Ogechi? Come push his idea. Come push his idea. One ya go there. Go here. Do you know how many people who want to help in any way? Some people have even said, Ezugo, I want to give you this. Do you know how many people who are calling to help Ogechi? Do you think that no one person should help Ogechi? So, must it be evangelist Ebuka Obi yekuru Ogechi san? Ogechi onweghị iku san. Ogechi onweghị friends yekuru san. Or we wouldn't know evangelist Ebuka Obi decided not to yekuru Ogechi san. How is that a problem? Even onye ohi nọ na police station ma be ndọcha ụbọchị ihe eje court ọwụrụ na inweghị ego ihe eji wee kwụ lawyer gọọmenti enyeghị lawyer eje representative ịmụrụ na-eme ndị be anyị nọ be ndọcha ọ na-asịrị ọ na-ama ọ na-eme even as onye ohi even as onye committee crime be ndọcha ọba ya ụbọchị ihe eje court nweghị ego lawyer gọọmenti ya enyeghị lawyer eje representative. So I want to know the crime evangelist Ebuka Obi committing or Ogodu no choro in Ogechi san. Kelu crime or committing? So can you find anybody can help Oge? Anybody can help Ogechi. And anybody can help Ogechi. I want to ask, does it mean Ogechi does so nothing that she cannot hire a senior advocate in Nigeria? Some of you, I cannot reduce myself to your level of thinking. So block all, because I can gradually turn people like us. Some of us will good home training. And I have said no. When I have at all him, because all the kind of training all the upbringing and henceforth I will not continue to do something here my mom or my dad and all Hanase or wise or as so Igbo, that kind of animalistic behavior here, block all immediately to where you belong. You don't belong here. Why muna ye jakon? Orije beach or ijana akon. Mana ya that's dako. Either high and block all. So I want to know what is so special in hiring a son for Geshi. I can decide to hire a son for Geshi if she hasn't gotten any. There are so many people who want to hire lawyers or get involved or help Ogechi from here and there. There are so many of them, especially people from outside the country. Ema number lawyers only Bagotare send the goal member. Ezuko, call this person. He can handle the case of Ogechi. Ezuko, call this person. He can handle the case of Ogechi. Do you know? Do you know? Ogechi no nubo. Ogechi no nubo. Or somebody see from nowhere. That guy is obodo iwo we bata. But I on a phone, but on his side na Facebook that was my first time of seeing him. Na one office man my age wakamba. I went back to I made a decent discussion about everything. So what do you think that if you hate Ogechi that everybody can hate her? That is the problem. Some of you may. So you can't continue to attack anybody who comes through to help Ogechi. You are not her God. You cannot represent the rest of us. If you hate her, you hate her. If I love her, I love her. There are thousands of other people who love her, who may be willing to come through for her. You cannot stop people from helping her, including Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Yes. If a named man of God in Nigeria from Enugu can stay and support Ifununeme Mande Punele Lotoha, does he mean that he is supporting Ndenechi Otoha? That is no. He is supporting that action Unutegi for a reason best known to him. So any man of God elsewhere can also choose to help Ogechi. That does not mean no na support. If any man of God help Ogechi, na support Ogechi, they short on the man. It means na man of God don't keep support Ifunu Neme Ogechi. Na support Ndenechi Otoha. Or if you know. So you people to stop that pettiness. Same if it is becoming too childish day by day. It is becoming too childish day by day. A church can choose to provide a lawyer even to know him. Yes. It is not left for you to decide if that person is guilty or not. Or not left for you. You won't take her to court. You will decide label whether or not guilty. Sentence her immediately without taking her to court. But for you to take her to court shows that you know it is not within your power to confirm her guilty. So why will you be after anybody who wants to offer assistance to her? After Zion. He's bragging, he's doing this, he's doing that. You see, I would prefer to have an Zion around me than most of you on Facebook. I would prefer to have Ijowa, Ogechi, Ebudo, and Ofodunde, this empire so many of them that I cannot mention. I will prefer to have them around me than have most of you sims around me. Betrayals. Air conditioning, farmer yawu, okuruje left, okuruje right. Nde mwe hope waka hapusi ige. Any little thing will distract go from the mission. Any little thing will distract go from the mission. Moko bifi kubidu masare. We call masare yeti samuna mad. Mari na me na my own fat. That maybe as a confirm way. Man all go no ki bido ko na masare. Man no mwe ki nebu mwe. Mwe ki na agwa. Obromo ki na agwa. I don't so tough when it comes to that. I'm so tough when it comes to that. Nampa chambu ka somebody biaro mbogeshi na batana page. That if you don't stop Ogeshi from coming into your page, that you are not going to monetize any page on Facebook. Omakansikwado. Omakansikwado. Ofuji merie, ofuji omakansikwado. From mba nde ko onye ago. Nde ko onye biara na Facebook ka Facebook nyere nni. Ewotago. Mana omo kansikwado. Some of us be on Facebook to stand for what we believe in. To stand for if I have a passion there. I enjoy myself now when I stand for something. It gives me joy. It gives me joy. So I am not part of the people you can easily turn. Brag. Yes. When somebody now on our worship engagement in a Facebook, no, na munde madamu because na hama ho Yesu go. How I wish no we call you see we go happen tabako Yesu ga hekwe. What I go? That is me. How I like him then betray friendship. On a bomanya mmiri n'anya. On a bomanya mmiri n'anya. When you stand for your friends. Obula akụkọ ọwụna aka na alụ eshiri ya wi na aba itono kwa direction or na itono out of your own selfish interest. How can you even be fighting a man who has never come out openly to mention your name? How can you be emakuzi fonu meguru makakosayo makuzi fonu ume nalo maka aneme Zion and brandy Zion. Even for the few Zion members are manipulated into joining the people who don't even love your father. I can never join anybody who hate Evangelist Ebuka Obi to criticize Zion. Zion or a Christian iwe na eso ndị kpọrọ Christianity asa iwe na eso ndị alike Evangelist Ebuka Obi wee na hate on Zion iwe hu ịmaghị ife. I'm sorry to say that. Ị na-esozi one day chọrọ downfall Evangelist Ebuka Obi wee na hate on Zion. Kedu ebe go na ha nwee common interest to bring down Zion or to stand Ebuka Obi up? I want to know, because sometimes some of you now allow emotion and sentiment. Ụfọdụ ife mmadụ ya ade eme imeghalụ that action onye ahụ na-eme anya iwuru intentions onye ahụ ji eme wee nagide onye ahụ. Yes, o nwere ụfọdụ ife mmadụ ya eme kịta ifu na actions ya nwere ike ọdụghọ mma man intentions here do genuine. You will intentions here. So when it comes to Zion may be doing anything or whatever, but the intentions do genuine. The intentions is for the good and betterment of Zion ministry. It is for the good and betterment of Evangelist Ebuka Obi. It is for the good and betterment of Christianity in general. So can you tell me why you are going to join those people whose intention is to destroy Ebuka Obi, whose intention is to destroy Christianity? Even if you are fighting for Father Mbaka, why can't you machine on when you see that they have come in to take advantage? Then if you Ekuru maka Mbaka, defend the Wagwa. Because of what do they put on Sunday Zion well attack dogs? Mananda adoration welie, Matthias in welie, Unya welie. The only thing one and Zion in numbers, because currently they are the talk of the moment. You cannot take it away from them. They have dominated the social media space. They have dominated even the physical space in the market. 15 cars cannot pass you without seeing the sticker of Zion in about 7, 8, or 9 of them. You cannot go to a flat, 6 or 8 flat, without seeing the sticker of Zion in about 5 or 4 another flat. In fact, when we compound there, but the whole doors they are for there, about those stickers Zion there, they are everywhere. They are larger in number. Yes, deal with that. That is the reality. There's nothing you can do about that. They are on top at the moment. Hey, what I go? So you that is claiming to be a Zionite, but you don't like Zion, I want to know what your interest is. What is your intention? What I go? Like, what is the reason behind your action? I want to know. Some of you will say, it is because of you people that people are calling Zion names. If Rona, or because of me, Zion name arrange. Or is it because of me? Zion name arrange. Or because of me, attack virginity evangelist Ebuka Obi. Or because of me, you were saying on the Zion, the whole of it. Can you tell me one single thing? Attack Hanano, sir. Saji Odogu. Can you tell me one single thing Hani made against Zion, or because of me, or because of Oge, or because of Zion Kajeme? On evangelist Ebuka Obi a message, they will twist here, or because of me, or because of Oge, or because of Hak. Tell me one single thing happened against Ebuka Obi. Now WhatsApp group, na banka te to ayesi we boye na otapolo obere nwa. Nwa ahụ dị ime ji wepụ nwa. Or because of me ka eji wee kwuo voice note alike. Tell me if you were not because of Ebuka Ogechi, or not because of me, or not because of Hako. Can the man you when I attack the Zion or gone? Tell me how. I want to know how. I want to know how. Magadia na Facebook will every single allegation. Ebugulu evangelist Ebuka Obi because of Ogechi, or because of me, or because of Hako Zion. We join her into making evangelist Ebuka Obi to make an open pronouncement. Normally, in a readable handwriting on the wall. So, all evangelist Ebuka Obi put that openly. They will stop attacking Zion. I am asking you, all evangelist Ebuka Obi put that, because this is where all these things are going to. That is why they keep disassociating evangelist Ebuka Obi from Zion. They keep disassociating him from Oge. They keep disassociating him from me. Must he know me before I can fight for him? I am asking you. Now, the same people who are doing this are the same people who don't like him. They are the same people who keep leveling all manner of allegation against him. What is their interest really? Do they have his best interest at heart? It's a question. Do they have his best interest at heart? Hanasie nyabia denounce Ogechi in public. O denounce Ogechi in public. Ka ha wee kwuo na ọ hazie marriage. Ka ha wee kweta na ọ was virgin. Ka ha wee kweta na ọ a real man of God. Ana m ajụ gị ajụjụ. So sometimes if you know who you are up against, you can be able to decode. Bible said that we should not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Meaning that the enemy may devise different means just to achieve that gain. Often for me use a stranger, or try to use your family member. Often for me use your family member, or make who possess young or go possess young while if you shall achieve for that particular gain. Manangoma wulu nede ignorant ishefu academy fe na ishefu the enemy, the real enemy welu ishowa nwa uchowa nwunye showa nwanne uno na family what I go, but they realize they are the real person you are up against. No matter any device or you will still see them. That is why every means I see them. What I go, if I see them, Mahana attack Ogechi, I will still know that it is them. Mfaka eba kono akamapa no fa. Eda wezo ufunye kaka nacho. What I go, ufunye kaka nacho. Tu Ogechi si we gbasi mbọ ike we defend Evangelist Ebuka Obi ka ha ji we na-achọ ka ọ daruo ana. Even they wanted Evangelist Ebuka Obi to openly denounce here ha wee mmụọ ya amụ wee mara na akụkụ na onye nka. Mana people do ka anyị fụrụ aka fa in all those happenings. Ngwa o nwere onye kwuru okwu ebe a now. If you think that na ha likely na Ogechi onye na-eme ka ndị mmadụ na-akọjọ Evangelist Ebuka Obi, ha eji maka orphanage home a ọlụrụ n'Imo steeti wee like ya, ha eji maka rehabilitation center and hospital ọ na-alụ n'Uweri wee like ya, ha eji maka massive development o weta na Ngọkpala wee like ya, ha eji maka Seraphic Foundation and Seraphic Hospital wee like ya, ha eji maka numerous amala niile ọ na-eme na Zion and ọ na-eke ego ha ji ebido business and o nyere ego ka ha je sort all their marital issue, ha eji maka wee like ya. They keep pointing out the wrongs. Have they ever appreciated him for once in everything, in whatever he did? It is you who is being ignorant. You cannot join people who hate your father to fight for any justice. Any justice you are helping them to fight is still pointing against your father. But you don't just know. Onwan Zuzu na-ejezo onye ilo nna ya a fight for any cause. Maka na onye ọbụla kpọrọ nna gị asị kpọrọ gị asị. Onye ọbụla kpọrọ nna gị asị kpọrọ gị asị. So onye ahụ ụnụ ha wee wuru ndị Zion. I want to know really the intention of why you can hate Zion. I want to know. You think you are doing Evangelist Ebuka Obi any good? You think you are doing Zion any good? Those people you are helping to fight Ako, have you ever asked them what their interest or what their intentions are towards Evangelist Ebuka Obi? Those are the people who wish Zion to collapse. They are the people who don't want Evangelist Ebuka Obi to exist. So if you are helping them to fight a cause, that cause is to the glory of who? I am asking you that question. Analyze these things side by side, the way I have said it, and you will see the handwriting on the wall. You will see the enemy standing, hiding and disguising themselves into different messages. If you understand that straight message, you can be able to identify them and run away from them. Run away from them. Like Reverend Ebuka Obi. Let me tell you the truth. I will still repeat this program tomorrow morning because I believe in no father Lagola. Like Reverend Ebuka Obi, and that is pure and simple. Sure, you can argue till tomorrow. If you hate Akosayon, you hate Reverend Ebuka Obi. Yes. This is somebody. If Zion Nejula. This is somebody. If Zion Nejula. He even decided to bring himself out. Do you know what he did to Matthias? Those days, Matthias was everywhere. If they say Ebuka Obi, the bullying was so much. At least Akosayon reduced it to the point where they now call him a baby virgin or Ebuka Obi. It was Akosayon who threw in that confusion. So today, you dare not call him direct. You have to respect that name, Ebuka Obi. He did it. Though to Matthias, we hate you today. Even as a Zion member, they have succeeded in recruiting you into fighting Akosayon. Your own is finished. Because I am still running this program again tomorrow morning. I want to know what in the occur. Akosayon gabano moyo ota brought by force. Ofe gota umolike walk wish. Kabane amala imma catch phone.